No, I'm Mono.
And I'm Oscar.
And we're on a mission to find a definitive list of the top 100 music videos.
That's right, and you get to say two.
You get to say two, and I'm
You
so
get to say
excited.
two.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yes,
say
Scott.
it. Say the
It's
word
What does that mean? You
podcast.
get to say two?
It's podcast killed the video, Scott.
What? The podcast killed the video, Scott?
Yeah, we're
What is
changing
happening?
it. We're changing the name of our
Oh,
pod
okay. In honor of
today.
me? This is incredible.
Yeah, we're rebranding the whole thing in
Okay,
your honor.
I get
so
it.
And
Thank you
Every
for being
week,
here.
Scott will pick a music video. We kill live on air. We fucking slaughter it because it's October.
You somehow roped me into doing every episode now?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, you're doing yes.
Yeah.
You're contractually obligated for a 100 episode run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll do it. All
And
right.
our sponsors are problematic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
We said yes to what everyone else said. Absolutely not. So this
The
episode
January 6th Capitol riot sponsors you guys, right?
Uh-huh.
They haven't sponsored anything.
No. But don't worry. Next week we're sponsored by My Pillow Riot Pillows.
MyPillow.right.
MyPillow.riot. Yum yum yum. Have your cake and beat it too.
Michael Jackson also sponsoring you.
Yes, Michael Jackson. Do you know, Scott? We had a long conversation about if we can feature his videos,
yeah.
and we decided no. We decided.
Yeah, what's your take, Scott? What do you think? Should we feature Michael Jackson videos on Podcast Kill the Video Star?
I mean, you guys do so few videos. Why bother? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I personally don't have issues listening to Michael Jackson music because here's my take on it.
Okay.
Music and movies and everything are so inexorably tied up into your feelings of where you were when you first heard it or something like that. They're tied into your past, really. No one's listening to Michael Jackson songs that are new to them anymore, going like, "Whoa, has anyone heard this Beat It song? This is amazing." So when you hear Beat It, you're like thinking about when you were a teenager or whatever. So I think the cutoff for me is when you find out they're a terrible person, then you can't listen to any of their future music or watch any of their future films. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I like that rule.
I like that.
So like
rule.
Baby Driver is the last Kevin Spacey movie that anyone can watch. And
Right.
don't feel bad about watching it. He's great in it.
Right, but now you can't support a new thing. It's kind of like a Mel Gibson rule too. It's like you can watch Lethal Weapon 1, but you
Yes.
can't watch Apocalypto.
I just did. And it was,
Oh no.
it was all right. Did Apocalypto, when did it come out though?
I
See,
guess
that's the thing.
the Apocalypto
like
is
20
before.
and 25 years on too.
Okay, you can't watch.
It's not even going to matter anymore like 30 years from now if you listen to an R. Kelly song or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
But
Wow.
why bother covering these unless someone has like a great story about it or you know what I mean? Like then you can talk about the problematic aspects of it and all that, but why bother at this
Dude.
point? Why are we even talking about it now?
Because we tricked you. Because this is the beginning of your
Shit.
100 episode arc on
Okay.
this
That's right.
podcast.
So I guess
No.
the first episode is killing all Michael Jackson videos. So that's good.
Okay.
I do want to say, in case no one's heard this before, this is Podcast Killed the Video Star, and we talk about music videos. We're trying to define the top 100 music videos, and the funnest part is everyone who's listening or watching gets to vote on. Right?
Right. Yes, the format is simple. Mono has a music video he's nominated to put in the top 100 music videos list of all time. I have done the same. Scott also has done that. And then you guys decide on our Instagram at Podcast Kill the Video Star. The one with the most votes moves on to the top 100 music videos list of all time.
Ooh, you can support us in all fun places. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, rate, review. Do that on Apple Podcasts as well. And if you want us to watch a music video, that can be done, right, Oscar?
Absolutely. You go on our Instagram, click on the link, and then give us some money. We will have to watch your music video.
That's right.
Because you have paid us. So
We've
do that.
done it in the past. We'll do it again. We have a lot of
And
lovely
that is a threat,
patrons.
so...
And we are actually threatening you with a good time, literally. But I am so pumped, Scott. You're here. Why do you care about music videos?
Well, first of all, my name is Scott Aukerman. I know, guests don't usually get introduced on your show, but I decided that if anyone didn't know who was talking, I may as well say it.
I'll only call you Scott. I'll only call you Scott. Just
I didn't know you had a last name until today. Okay.
I'm sorry, I do.
Interesting.
Well, sorry, the question was what are music videos? No, what was your question?
Do you like music videos? Do you have?
Oh, I do. I used to love music videos. I grew up when MTV was invented, and it was around for maybe 2 years before we got cable. So I would have to go over to my friend's house to see all the videos. But then in Orange County, California, where I lived, they had non-MTV like 1 hour or 2 hour a day video music jukebox programs like Video One, which Richard Blade hosted.
Yes.
Locally, so I was able to see some then, and then there was this program called Friday Night Videos on NBC, which was Friday nights at like 12:30 after SNL or 1 after SNL that I would stay up and watch. So yeah, I love music videos, and really it's a bummer that they've sort of gone away for the most part.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
well,
only a
MTV's
few
sort
moments.
of done. Yeah, exactly. I mean, music videos still exist, but it's not consumed the exact same way. There's no premieres. There's no like sitting around watching the premiere of this like artist release their music video. It's like it's not an event anymore, you know?
Yeah, you used to sit there and turn the TV on and just wait for your favorite music video.
Love it.
Or one that you had heard about that you'd never seen,
Right.
and it would randomly pop up. Now you can, pop anything into YouTube, of course. I don't need to explain modern technology because I had to introduce myself. But
Scott and only Scott, who we don't know what he does, but we really wanted him on our podcast.
I'm just your nosy neighbor.
No, I'm with you. I remember I'm weirdly having a memory of when do you remember when Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson was a thing? I remember when that was a thing
yeah,
on
that
MTV.
was Wednesday, October 13th, 1997, I think.
Yes, exactly. No, but I remember that just being like, this is fucked up, you guys. Like, there's this really fucked up satanic video that is pretty scary, but you should watch it.
Have you seen the picture of him recently?
No.
Yikes.
He looks like my Aunt Lorna.
Lorna Doone, the pure procurer of shortbread cookies.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you know that I'm the heir to the Dune fortune.
Yes, you're always pushing those fucking dry-ass cookies. Oh, man. Yeah, oh, wow. I'm looking at the picture now, which we'll insert. We'll insert right here. A horrifying picture of Marilyn Manson.
It's scary, truly.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's in the chat? Or no? Okay, there it is. Yeah. Crazy.
There it is. Yeah, you can totally see. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, he's scary. He's a scary guy.
He's a scary man. But
Cool Up says hi to you guys, by the way.
Oh, I love Cool Up.
hi.
We're going to trick her into doing this, too.
Yeah, we're like, Cool Up needs to do this, too.
Well, yeah, she should do 50 of my 100 episodes, probably. So.
Great. I don't mind alternating between the two of you. That's great.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Well, I do have a question because, do you two have very different music tastes or similar? How's that factor
well,
in?
you know what? The very famous phone call where we got to know each other, before we dated, where we talked for 3 hours. Music came up because I'm a big music guy. And music came up, and she's from Minnesota, and so we talked a lot about Prince, actually. So we had a big connection on Prince because I'm super huge into Prince.
Love.
And she, at one point, she was like, "So what kind of music do you like?" And I said, I'm really into new wave. And she said, "I'm into new wave too." And I thought, whoa, that's incredible. But it turns out she was talking about what is it? The new wave of soul R&B or something.
Oh,
she was talking about bands like the Jets, essentially, and I was talking about
Talk?
OMD and Thomas Dolby and shit like that. So
Are the Thompson twins new wave, or is that just pop?
indeed they are.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Good,
okay,
Mono.
okay,
Good. Yeah, you're
boy.
good.
Good boy.
I like that era too.
So she doesn't like as much stuff as me, but she doesn't mind me listening to music all that much. But if I, like if we're on a long car trip and I put on my iPod, I can sense her kind of going like a little bit. So I'll try to find a playlist. Like I made one of like 90s R&B the other day that she's like, every song is like, she's super into. So
That's fun. That's
You know
fucking
what?
fun.
And that's
love.
that's a partnership right there.
love.
That's what that is.
yeah, Oscar is doing something with his hands. that
Yeah.
I don't think Cool Up and I have ever done that. So for whatever
You're
it is
missing
you're
out,
finding-
Scott. You're missing out.
Okay.
If you haven't surgically melded your flaps, then you're really missing out on this horrible gesture Oscar is providing for us. Well,
Only
that's
the
really
YouTube
fun.
fans will know what I'm doing.
That's right. That's youtube.com. Man, I'm so pumped. I'm excited to talk about this music video. I don't know if I know it, but Oscar immediately knew it.
Oh, I love it. It's incredible. So, Scott, tell us about your music video. Why is this your pick for this podcast?
Okay. There are a few music videos over the years that kind of famous directors made in the late 90s, early 2000s especially. And they put out DVDs, director-focused DVDs of music videos. So Spike Jonze had a whole DVD of like 2 hours of his music videos, and this was on one of them. This is directed by Michel Gondry.
Oh, I specifically remember that collection of that DVD collection.
Yes. So he did a lot of great music videos, and this is probably my favorite. This is the band Cibo Matta.
Wow.
And this is the video Sugar Water from their first record, Viva la Woman, in 1996.
Oh,
Wow, 96. This is beautiful. This is okay. I'm excited. I'm ready to watch the video.
Because when I think of Gondry, I think of Bjork, there's a
Yes.
Kylie Minogue, there's a Daft Punk.
Yes, he did the Chemical Brothers. He did a few for them.
Did he
he's done
the Aphex Twin?
Aphex Twin. He might have done the Aphex Twin. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. But yeah, amazing.
Yeah, he's done a lot of trippy music videos, and this one is not like as big budget as the other ones
Right.
because Cibo Matta was probably they were a smaller band. They were on Grand Royal, which is the Beastie Boys label, and but it's such a great song. This is a great album. And they were such a good band, and I love this video. So many qualities about it, and I think it'll trip you out, Mono, since you've never seen it.
Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, so we've pulled up the video on our devices. We're going to cue it up to 0, hopefully get past those ads. Thankfully, I don't have any ads on mine. And we're going to do a 3, 2, 1 play if we are all ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I am. Oh no, got to get past the ad.
Gotta get past
gotta
that.
get
Ooh,
past
was it
we
that.
for?
got
Is
an
it
ad
for
for
my...
Dune.
Oh, I was
God.
hoping it was for My Pillow. That's mypillow.com.
My Pillow.
The only place to get comfort and conservative values. Okay.
Okay, I am ready.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Opening on 2 women sleeping. Okay, we got a split screen. Okay, is this a sliding doors moment? I don't know.
It's not a sliding doors moment, but
Okay.
Look at that. Sugar water. Oh my gosh.
Oh, are we going backwards? Oh my God, we're going backwards.
so the right side of the screen is going backwards, and the left side of the screen is going forwards.
What? Oh, this is. Oh
Okay, she's
shit.
bathing in sugar.
So this is what inspired Tenet. This is some Tenet
Oh my
ass
God.
shit.
Yes, this is some Tenet shit.
Oh my God, where you're like, I think that makes sense with the in between and the thing.
Oh, you just did the gesture, Mono.
I did this beautiful gesture. Oh man, so we're watching.
So the lead singer
Yeah.
is Miho. She's on the right.
Miho's on the right.
So you can tell right now she's not lip syncing, and you'll find out why later.
Interesting. You're saying she's singing live?
You'll see exactly what's going on.
Okay. Okay, we've got male. We got a cat coming through a hole.
And they're both doing similar things, just in different locations.
Just,
Yeah, one is moving forwards, one is moving backwards, and they're syncing up to where they're both going down the stairs at the same time. The black cat goes through the hole from one side into the other side.
We've got some post. We're mailing off.
She
some
picks up the
shit.
letter that
Whoa, that
Yukio
she
just dropped off.
Glass
The basket-
shattered.
Glass shattered.
Whoa, we got. Is the camera person? Whoa.
On the left, she gets into a car accident.
Fuck.
And there is
Oh, it's Miho!
and the twist.
You. Oh, what does that say?
You killed me.
You killed me.
You killed me.
Oh, fuck. Backwards, forwards message was there. Oh, that's trippy as hell. So now.
So now we've reversed
So now
it.
on the left, Miho is going forward, and Yukio is going backwards. The same things that we just saw.
Oh my, what the fuck is happening? So
Now she's lip syncing.
So you're lip syncing only when you're going forward in time.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, she's been lip syncing the whole time, but now the words match in the second.
Yeah. Holy shit. Wait, do you
You're gonna
think-
see the cat here in a second, I believe.
Whoa. So they really did just kind of reverse the.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the black cat goes backwards this time.
Whoa.
They literally flipped it and reversed it.
Is your fliminipit meant yet? Dude, what would you do if your life became this? If you got trapped in a backwards forwards loop
Oof.
and you were like aware.
I would probably chill.
You just like, I'm going backwards today. Great, awesome, cool. Whoa, you killed me.
And you know, it's like not a complex shoot. It's a very simple story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the
But it's
planning
executed
involved
so
in it.
perfectly.
Yeah, the execution is so hard to do, I
Yep.
think.
Very hard.
But it's a pretty low budget shoot, I would
Yep.
imagine, because I bet they had to do 10 takes, 12 takes or something, and they
right.
and it's all in one take, so it's as long as you have the art direction and everything, you're okay.
There it is.
Whoa.
Reminding
And it
us
says
what the name of
sugar
the song
water.
is, just like in the beginning.
Whoa. That's insane.
And
And
then
they really-
the
this is
video ends the way it starts, but just flipped.
But there's stuff
Brilliant.
in her hair. That's insane.
And also at the beginning, you see the sugar on top of her head when she wakes up. So you're just like, wait,
Right.
what's going on? And then
Right.
it all makes sense at the end.
Sugar, water.
Sugar,
Wow.
water.
Incredible. Thank you, Scott, for this music video.
Scott!
Yes. I love that that band. I got to see him at the Troubadour, which was fun, and the woman I was dating interviewed him beforehand, so I got to
Oh,
hang out with him a little bit beforehand. And the funny thing was, this is when Sean Lennon was in the band,
right.
And he was back. We were in like the Troubadour bar, and he's like, "Hey, there's a lot of really neat stories about my dad in this bar." And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, him hanging out with Harry Nilsson and losing their voice and being on drugs and being out of their minds. Yeah, I know all these stories.
These are really cool stories.
Yeah,
It's
but
great.
he was so excited. He was young. He was like 18 and so excited about it.
Aw.
So
By the way, I think I was saying her name wrong. It's Yuka Honda is
Okay.
the other member of the band. They're great. Check them out.
Whoa.
They're fantastic.
Really great.
They're really
Yeah.
great. Scott, do you think the video matches the song in terms of compatibility of music and video?
It does, because I mean, this is a little atypical of some of their music. Like a lot of their music is has kind of more heavy guitars. Like Birthday Cake especially
Right.
is really kind of a little harder. So this is their more sort of trip hop song.
I love trip hop.
Yeah, so in the 90s,
I do.
trip hop was really big, and this is sort of their stab at trip hop, and I think that kind of feel really works with this type of video.
Yeah.
I love it. Trip hop didn't have enough time. Like I feel like every other movement in the 90s like had a moment, but like trip hop was like, okay, Portishead, bye. And like it was like, wait,
Yeah, Massive Attack.
Yeah.
And then by 2002, it was kind of like, we're sick of trip hop.
Yeah.
yeah, Garbage kind of has a few trip hop out tracks, and then they're like, we're done. We're moving on.
Yeah.
I was like, really? We're done?
It still is great music to kind of, I mean, the problem is drum samples and beats like can not age well.
Yeah.
So that's why like hip hop ages the most poorly of any kind of style of music, I think, because drum beats get played out a little bit in people's heads because everyone used the same one. So that trip hop sort of drum beat everyone was kind of using, and Portishead used a lot, and Massive Attack and everything. And so people, when they listen to it now, it's like, oh, that old style of music, you know?
Dude.
Right. It is very a product of its time. Like it existed in the early aughts, and it's fantastic.
Oscar!
Mono, tell us what this video is about.
It's crazy. This video is about a murderer and a dead person.
Damn murderer.
It's a murderer. And I also think
she's a manslaughteress.
Yeah, she's a man. She's a manslaughteress.
I want to hear that song. I would love to hear that song.
So she's a manslaughteress. And what's interesting about this is like this song, like the subject matter is so dark, but like the video is so casual about the murder, which I really love. But yeah, it's the story of what if your last moments of life were pretty boring and everyday? Or
what a take!
What a take! Or the moments before you end someone's life is like pretty boring and everyday. It's, you know, it's not this moment like fucking Game of Thrones moment. It's just like, oh yeah, I saw a cat and mailed something and then murdered a woman. That's what this music video is about.
I love it.
It's perfect.
Scott, we'd like to talk about what the moment of the music video is for all of us. What is that moment, the defining moment, the layou of the music video?
I think the moment where you get it is when the note comes together and it says "You killed me" and then it flips. That's everything beforehand. I remember being sort of like, "Huh, what is this?" And then when that flips and you go, "Oh, I see," and then everything comes together. I think it's gorgeous.
Pretty hard to debate that. Pretty hard to debate. That is a pivotal moment of this music video.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also the climax, the right in the middle, like the peak of that music video. And then it's such a satisfying feeling after you like it all clicks in your brain, and then to see the rest of the video unfold. It's a very satisfying.
It's like the feeling when you're doing perhaps the New York Times crossword, and you suddenly understand the puzzle's theme.
Yes, you're sipping your chamomile chai, just having a refined afternoon.
Of course, reading The Old Gray Lady.
Eating a cheddar tea biscuit. I mean, that is classy. This is a classy video.
Yep, a cheddar tea biscuit or a cheddar biscuit from Red Lobster.
Ooh, yes.
That's classy as fuck right there.
Hell to the yes.
In fact, let's just go to Red Lobster right now. We're
so
sponsored by Red Lobster, right?
We are.
We will be after
the next 100 episodes.
Honestly,
Red
Lobster. It's not red on accident. Wink. You know what I mean? You know.
I do know what you mean.
The lobster's blushing.
Yeah, and then red.
The embarrassed lobster.
No, Red Lobster. Stand back and stand by. That's what that Red Lobster says. What?
Okay, all right.
What? Okay, are there any other layous you need to say, Oscar?
Well, for me, I really like that black cat moment because it predicts the tragedy that's about to unfold. You know what I mean? You're like, she runs into the black cat, she gets killed, but then at the end you see the black cat again. And if we're led to believe this is a weird, bizarre Groundhog's Day, we're gonna relive the exact same thing over and over and over again.
I also love how the black cat crosses when she says, "When a black cat crosses my path."
Damn.
It's really good.
I missed that.
What about you?
Sugar in the hair. Sugar in the hair. Come on. That's crazy. That is crazy.
It is crazy.
That's
Why would
crazy.
anyone do that?
Interesting, because the song is called Sugar Water, and one of them is washing with sugar, and the other one is washing with water. So, I mean, it's very literal, very good.
Very
I
fun.
dig it.
I tuned out after Sugar in the hair. That's the only thing I took.
Yeah, you were not able to watch anymore after that. It's like,
I was at
that's
capacity.
not right, as Kevin Meaney said.
I was done.
Yeah.
I was done. Okay.
This is an incredible music video. It's going to be tough to beat this video, but
try.
Mano and I are going to try. We're going to try after this break.
Oh, we're back. We're so happy, and my co-hosts are already mad at me because of the music
furious.
video.
Livid.
We're watching. I'm
Wow.
pumped about. I actually think is good. I actually think is important music video history.
Okay, out of all the music videos from a boy band, this is the one you pick?
I love boy bands. I like boy bands.
Okay, speak on your love of boy bands, Mano.
I think boy bands are an important part of music video history. I don't think they're always great, but I think it's an important part of the pop culture aspect of it. And this was a moment because O-Town, we're fucking watching O-Town.
Yeah.
O-Town
Making
was
the
like,
band's very own.
Exactly, exactly. This was this weird moment in pop culture where it was like, anyone can be a star. You can be a star. Go on a reality TV show, and then you.
If you're white.
If you're white,
exactly.
That part. Well,
And
thankfully,
handsome.
Well,
That's discrimination against me.
right. You feel very attacked. I mean, but pish posh, Scott. Pish posh. What I will say is, O-Town did have some performers of color, and they were the least popular. So the racism is still alive.
Yeah, listen, the clues are there. Yeah,
The clues are there. But, yes. So I think I actually like this song. I think it's so stupid. The lyrics reference a lot of pop stars in a way that is so shallow and just grabby for the sake of being grabby.
Yeah.
And I love that.
It is also, its references are so dated of its time. It's hysterical. So, Scott, are you familiar with O-Town's Liquid Dreams?
Oh, yeah. I watched all of Making the Band when it was out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't heard it in 20 years probably, but
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Unbelievable. Yeah, this will be exciting to watch. I will say, I did a show at UCB where it was a parody of Making the Band, where we were making a joke band, and 2 members of O-Town were the judges.
Oh,
yes.
which ones? Ashley?
Ashley was
No,
not there.
Ashley's hard to get.
Trevor was one of them, and Eric was the other one. So the 2 people of color
Ashley
were there.
Angel is.
Ashley's like on a CW show as a father or something, right? He's like,
Really?
he's like, I'm a dad now. I'm 31.
And he's contractually obligated to put air quotes whenever he says dad.
yes. It's a Canadian law. They have
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
I'm excited to watch this. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
yeah.
Yes, let's watch
so
O-Town's
excited.
Liquid Dreams. All right, here we
Okay.
go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh yeah, here we go. Right in. We got our liquid silver
Right in,
drops.
there's liquid.
Just a
We
lot
got
of
liquid,
drops.
and we got morph effects. Boom, boom,
There was
boom.
a liquid. It looked like a dong for a minute, but then it turned into
Very
the side,
phallic,
and it
you're
was
right.
an O.
It
You're
was
right.
phallic.
Oh, there's a liquid lady flying about. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. With the
Oh
Bronx
yeah, this
shirt.
dude.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me, like these people in there.
This is mean.
Oh,
my
the
God.
funky guy.
This is the funk guy.
Funky. I'm also going to say you can tell it's their first time in front of a camera. And I mean,
Right.
even a picture camera. This is just
Well,
like,
they're like pointing at it, saying, "What is this?" They're like mouthing that.
Oh,
we
the
got
choreography.
Choreography is so slow.
It's so slow. It's so snoozy. It really is a liquid dream.
Also, factories that produce no product is such a video trope.
It is a trope. And I will say, it's a trope that you, Mano, really like, because
Love.
this is not the first wet, meaningless factory video we've seen on this show.
Yes.
Sorry, I saw a button. I had to make
You
a
got
fart
to make a
sound.
fart noise. It
when it's
worked.
pointed at the camera.
It was just like, Tyra's the best. Salma Hayek brings the rest. I love this. Who in this group do you think you are?
So
Oh
this
my
guy
God.
has like corn-style dress.
Yes.
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 Mhm, like the band
And
corn,
a
yeah.
goat.
He's a bad boy. You can tell he's a bad
He's
boy.
the
He's
bad boy.
definitely a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
He's the poppin' locker. So, and then we have the guy who's the actual singer,
Right.
actually singing.
Could Ashley sing, or was he just good looking? I can't remember.
They don't.
I don't really know, actually.
They don't hit his vocals hard. I don't think. I could be wrong. No, they just make him sing. They're like, you sing, and everyone else will do the lazy choreography.
Yeah.
Honeybee.
I'm so mad that Halle Berry gets the good personality trait. Like, really?
They can't even dance together.
They're not.
They're like all just like their arms are at different levels,
Yeah.
and they're so slow dancing.
I think
Yes.
what happened with O-Town is that this was their first music video, their first single, and they quickly realized, like, oh, we can't do upbeat pop songs. So after that, they only stuck to ballads.
Did they do? Oh wow!
And they've
Yeah.
only done ballads ever since. Like, they don't do upbeat songs like these anymore. And I think choreography is a major element as to why.
do you guys do Eden's Crush songs? or
Oh
no?
my
Not
God! Get
yet!
over yourself.
Not
He's
yet.
Pop star.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That is
It'll be a
also
moment for sure. Absolutely.
and I feel like this. Do you remember the comedy Together? There was a comedy
Oh
music.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
plus me equals us. Yeah.
Very funny, and they actually became the thing they were trying to mock.
Right.
Because
they
they
had
got-
a huge
Yeah.
career.
Yeah, they like got successful.
Do you remember the Meaty Cheesy Boys from Jack in the Box? meat, cheese, and that's it. Baby, you know it's hot and juicy. The cooks won't make it till you order it. When I say meat, you say cheese. Meat.
Cheese.
Meat.
I vaguely remember this. It's like opening up a 2009 portal in my brain.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That was Liquid Dreams.
incredible. Okay,
I love it.
wow.
Liquid Dreams, of course, referring to nocturnal emissions when your penis gets hard while you're dreaming and you spurt out a little bit of what the laymen call it cum.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, when I nighttime
And that is
spurt,
Dr. Aukerman here.
Dr.
to-
Aukerman.
Yes. This is the type of clinical review that I'll be offering on my 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Doctor, now
I'm the Dr. Drew of this podcast.
my night spurts come out of my soft wiener. Should I be alarmed?
Uh-oh. Do you mean your butthole?
Yes, that's my soft wiener.
You're just shitting the bed.
Yes. Oh my God, that was Liquid Dreams.
Wow.
Should we ask Scott? I think it's appropriate to ask you.
Yeah.
What was that music video about?
Okay,
I mean,
so
you
yeah.
kind of already
Huh.
hitting it, but
Okay, well, it's about 5 men who have been hit with a shrink ray, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
I see
and
that.
they're on the engine block of a Chevrolet, which is pumping up and down,
Like a rock.
and it's leaking oil, and so they're getting oil all over themselves.
Yeah.
And then there's NASA assigned a scientist to shrink herself down and be beamed into them to try to assist them. But she hears the music that they're singing and sees their hot choreo and can't help but sing along and dance along.
she can't help herself.
And they never get saved, and they die on the hot engine
Oh,
block.
wow, it's a
approximately
tragic
60
ending.
seconds after the video ends. Yeah, it's a
Uh-huh.
tragedy. It's Shakespearean.
Yeah. Wow. So not a
Wow.
happy ending here. Interesting.
No.
This
Wow.
deserved to be nominated for a Tony then, because this is musical art.
Yes, and Anthony, we call it. On Broadway. It's funny that you call it a Tony. That's cute. but-
Apologies, we're incredibly lowbrow. We do.
We're
refer
very
to
lowbrow. I
understand, I
Anthony's
understand.
as Tonys. You're right.
Oscar, what's the lay you? What's the moment?
The
for
lay
you?
you moment for me is, I mean, just the audacity of this music video existing. I would say. I have to give props to the insanely slow choreography. Yeah, and you could tell these boys were sweating with the little 5, 6, 7, 8. So just absolutely.
Do you remember who put them together? Was it MTV, or they didn't have like a Puff Daddy?
It was MTV.
Impresario,
No, this
did
was
they?
Wasn't it like
Puff Daddy put together Dan Liddy Kane for making the band.
Right.
too.
Didn't they
Yes.
like
And
counsel
also,
with Lou Pearlman or something? Wasn't he like a part
Oh, it
of
was Lou
it?
Pearlman. You're right. Yeah,
yeah.
Great guy, by the way.
Yeah. Did you say
You
great
can still
guy?
enjoy it.
Great
Yeah,
guy.
you can still enjoy anything Lou Pearlman put out.
On this podcast, we
No
stand.
flaws.
We stand because we are
No, so Diddy put out Donnie Klang.
That's
Donnie
right.
Klang.
And Danity Kane, and then what was the name of his group though? They were pretty good. I thought.
Wait. Did he? Oh God. Bump, bump, bump. Didn't he kind of put together bump, bump, bump? Who am I thinking? of?
B2K?
B2K.
No, it's not B2K. Let me look it
No.
up for you.
Okay. Because there was the one that was parodied on Chappelle's Show and Mad Real World, right? That was another group, wasn't it?
What?
Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Da Band.
Da
was
Band.
Oh,
one.
the band. Yes. Yeah.
There was Da Band, but then I thought that he did. I thought there was like a better named.
No.
Because I have their record.
No,
it's
heavens,
not bad.
no. They wouldn't.
No,
Okay.
not from Puff Daddy, a.k.a.
No.
P. Diddy, a.k.a. Sean Puffy Combs. Yeah, no.
Mhm,
Him
yes.
and names.
Not so much. Not so much. I gotta
Wait, Mono, what's the
say-
Leu moment for you?
I gotta say it's that non-product factory. I just love that that really
You are
steals the
such
show.
a fan of that aesthetic.
I love it.
What's
It's
it gonna
so
be, Janet and
stupid.
Busta? You love that aesthetic.
I do. I love that it was just like, it was a time where it was like, if we can get the world's worst Nintendo 64 video game designer to create a background for this music video, it'll be done. We'll be done.
Yeah.
It's basically like a DVD menu.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
By the way, I have big news.
What?
The band's name was Day 26.
Oh,
What?
I don't even remember
Yes.
that.
Day 26.
It's Day 26. They sing Got Me Going and Take You There.
I don't even remember
Oh.
this.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Donnie Klang sang Take You There. Day 26 did Just Got Me Going, and that was it.
Okay.
And Danity
Wow.
Kane, of course, had Damaged
Oh.
and Pretty Boy.
It had tons of
Damaged
hits.
was a hit.
They had 4 hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's realistic, Scott.
But Scott, what's the Leu moment for you?
Yeah, definitely when that thing turned off, I was like, oh, yeah, cool. I also enjoyed the James Bond ad at the beginning of it.
Very
Because I'm
that.
psyched to see that movie.
Very that.
And that you could not skip after 7 seconds. It made
Right.
you watch
Wow, the
entire
whole thing. Interesting. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, are you sick of James Bond having world-class actors and actual budgets? Well, we have the thing just for you. If you want to see some shitty tween losers.
Yeah, James Bond fans will, or at least fans of O-Town will really be into the James Bond aesthetic with its high-class watches.
It's a perfect pairing, honestly. Yeah. I think they
Yeah.
screen Liquid Dreams before they play the new James Bond film.
God.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I love that. I'm going to watch that music video after we end this podcast. I like, it takes me back. It takes me back. You know, they say how like scent is the ultimate like memory link?
Right.
Liquid Dreams is the ultimate memory link.
My goodness.
There was I had a pretty serious girlfriend for a little while that wore a very certain perfume that I can't recall what it's called, but she wore it every day, and she just smells like this. And then when I started traveling a lot, when I had a TV show, I got into the Delta like rewards program, you know, because they're always sending you first class and you get so many points and all that, and so you get to go into the Delta Lounge. And the Delta Lounge uses that perfume as like the entrance scent.
Whoa.
So when you walk into
Whoa.
the Delta Lounge of any airport anywhere, suddenly you're smelling that perfume, and it was really, really distracting for me
It's weird. Was it?
Weird.
because I got so horny.
You got so horny. I was about to say you probably hump in the carpet. Was it Issey Miyake? Because that perfume has such a specific smell.
Really? No, I don't know what that is.
We'll talk.
What's it smell like?
God, I can't even put a finger
Smells
on
like
it.
God. It smells
God herself.
God.
That's fun. I think it's time for Oscar's stupid little video.
I mean, the one thing I'll say about Liquid Dreams is
Oh,
the
she's
lyrics
still
are so
talking.
insane. I mean, they're so insane.
Oscar still has more to talk about.
They're so insane. It's written. I mean, they're trying to build the perfect.
I couldn't really
woman.
hear them. What are they?
they're all about
They're like saying-
women.
Yeah, we're trying to
of
build the
pop
perfect
culture.
girl. She makes me come. She's got her
I
butt
dream
like
about
her
a
butt's
girl.
like J-Lo.
With
and it
who's a
feels
mix
so,
of
like-
Destiny's Child.
Yeah, it just feels like what
Little
I
Wild
would
Style.
say to other boys in junior high school to prove that I wasn't gay. You know, it's like, oh yeah, my girl has Halle Berry's personality. Ha ha ha. I'm straight, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a try hard video and
Yeah.
song. But anyway,
so fun.
it's time for we're taking it back to the 80s for me, my favorite decade of music videos, and we're featuring a music video that I feel doesn't get enough love or recognition. Not a lot of people know about this video, but it's one of my favorites by one of my favorite artists of all time.
Pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Okay, tell us why you chose this one, Oscar.
Okay, so this video
Oh my
is
God, yes, I
Cyndi
saw it.
Lauper's "The Goonies Are Good Enough" music video.
Yes.
Now,
I'm here for this.
have you, Scott, Mano, have you seen this video before?
Definitely.
Oh, of course. But of course, my
Definitely.
goodness.
It's incredible. Cyndi Lauper notoriously hates this song and refuses
Oh, I
to
didn't
sing
know
it.
that. Oh, that
It's a-
sucks.
It's a real like clank machine. It sounds like people dropping silverware
Yeah, you're right.
in the back kitchen. It's not a good melody. or the melody's okay, but the way it's produced is just like bang 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 bang. So
You're right. It's
I mean,
tons of silverware just falling through the entire song. Yeah.
this is a tough one.
I think
but
that speaks to my aesthetic because I like really shitty music.
dissonant.
I love dissonance. It's very trip hop.
I mean, for me, this music video was, it was featured in the Goonies video game.
What?
The video itself was?
No, the song
Oh, the
was,
song.
and then they
The song
made a
was.
music video way after they did the Goonies, which is I think is so it's very bizarre.
This
But anyway,
doesn't play at the end of Goonies. They don't play this at the end of the Goonies movie.
do they? I don't think they do. I think it was predominantly.
I think it's they didn't really play songs that were written for movies during credits at this point.
Okay.
Like what they would do is they would have someone. It's hilarious in Ghostbusters. There's someone mopping up Dr. Venkman's office at one point, and he's wearing headphones and listening to a Walkman, and you can hear one of the songs on the soundtrack like very faintly for 2 seconds.
That's
So I think in Goonies, like it either would play over the titles.
right.
When
Right.
like Chunk is biking towards the house that they all live in, or it would just be played. You'd hear someone listening to it on their headphones. at some
Right,
point.
because I associate this with the era of the Addams Family, where like at the end of the movie you just get slapped in the face with
Right.
"Woo, the Addams Family."
Right. No,
There
this
it
is like 7 years prior to the Addams Family.
Yeah, this was pre MC Hammer doing the Addams Family values. All right, so I'm ready to watch it.
I'm ready.
It's
Oh,
got
it's
a lot
long.
of.
I must correct you, Oscar. MC Hammer did the theme song to the first Addams
That's
Family.
right.
Thank
Yes.
you.
They do
And
what
This
they
is all
want to
covered.
do. Say what they
By the
wanna
way, this
say.
is all covered on my own podcast. Scott hasn't seen, where we are talking about the Addams Family. Sean Diston and myself are talking about the Addams Family with Adam Scott.
what?
And,
That's
and we
fucking
covered this
fun.
extensively, the MC Hammer part of it.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, oh my god, I didn't. Okay, and also we have to talk about Comedy Bang Bang World, but later.
Sure.
Later.
Not to get a plug in the middle of this, but a
Bang
correction
Bang
tied
World.
to a plug.
Yeah.
No, we live for it.
Why
That's-
is this
that's what we're
7
here.
minutes? Let's get this started.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
That is weird. Why is it 7 minutes?
Why?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, gorgeous shot of Cyndi Lauper's hair.
Okay.
Okay, she's in the
This is just like a
road.
who's who of 80s celebrities.
I see. Free cookies with gas. What the fuck?
There's Captain Lou Albano.
Captain Lou. He's always in her videos?
I mean, he was in the Girls Just Want to Have Fun music video.
Right.
He was ostensibly a father figure to her.
Oh. That.
We got a little scene here.
We're getting a skit. We love skits.
Yes.
He knows where the treasure is. Okay. This is stupid.
Man, she had such a great aesthetic. It was too good to last.
Yeah.
It truly was.
I do really love her, and I love that she's still such a vocal badass about.
There's a moment in this video where she gets the idea to write Kinky Boots. You can tell.
You can just
It's
tell.
right around here.
Oh, yeah. you
Okay,
can
so
tell.
we have Roddy Piper,
What?
and so we have the Sheik.
Oh, good.
And,
problematic. Love it.
Roddy Piper from John Carpenter's They Live.
That's right. Yes.
This is his first acting role.
This is.
This is what John Carpenter watched in order
Yeah.
to go like, yeah, I think he could do it.
This is his
What?
audition tape.
Is happening here?
Chaos is what's happening.
So-
Absolute chaos.
They're like gas type. Wait, have some cookies with the gas. Why are they mad? Why? I can't get a handle. I can't make heads or tails of this scene.
Well, everyone is
know
screaming at
what's
each
happening.
other. Yes.
okay.
There's something to do with cookies and something to do with gasoline.
Okay, he's very happy. Now I don't take your
Subtle,
face
really
back
subtle
inside
acting,
there.
I think.
This is madness.
I do miss this mid 1980s video aesthetic, which like David Lee Roth videos in this video, where it's all like very close up actors screaming into camera. It's like Beastie Boys Fight for Your Right to Party as well.
Yes.
Okay, the song has finally started.
Wow.
Yeah.
That terrible keyboard sound that they used in 1985 through 1986.
It does feel like one of the Ninja films, which 80s canon film kind of madness.
Mm-hmm.
I also gotta say, what? There's a hibachi grill happening.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this all reminds me of Mannequin. Like, all of this feels like it happens in the Mannequin universe.
Which is, you know.
Are you a fan of Mannequin?
Part 2 especially. I think.
Part 2 especially. That's one that's on the list for my podcast.
Really?
Because I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen
never
any
seen either
Mannequin
of
Go
them.
straight to
movies?
part 2. Go straight to part. I'm not even kidding.
No, part 1 is fun.
No, part 1 sucks. It's
No,
dry.
I'm sorry. I have to disagree.
Maybe you guys could be on the Mannequin 1 and 2 double feature.
Would love that.
if we did
Honestly, I have a
Honored.
lot to say about Mannequin for sure.
And I'll tell you this, Mannequin 2, perfect second beat. I don't want to be a comedy nerd, but
Ah!
it's proof.
Don't tell me. I can't listen to anything about it
Okay,
because I
that's
haven't
it.
seen it.
That's it. It's a perfect second beat. So we got Cyndi getting some knickknacks and also trying.
It's really savvy of her, by the way. She's such a small, slight person, so like, she really stands out surrounding herself with these huge wrestlers.
Big-ass
Yeah.
She really pops because of it, you know.
Yeah.
And also, you're on her side because of it. You're like, you know.
Yeah. I still don't.
What was her brand in the 80s? It was like, she's like, I'm all about having fun. Let's have fun.
Hidden Cave. Yeah. She is all fun.
Okay, so this is echoing the plot of the Goonies, where she finds a hidden cave.
Right.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they shot this part on the Goonies set, maybe.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
funny.
Love that moment.
That's funny. Okay, this is funny. There's a skeleton kind of screaming at her, and Cindy's hair is getting blown back. And then she steals.
It's the cast of the Goonies.
It's the cast of the Goonies. She steals the map from the skeleton, and now they're on another Goonie adventure. But this time, they have shirts that correspond to the writing.
And then we
letters.
have the obligatory scenes from the movie.
The cast from the Goonies looks older, so they must have
Oh yeah.
filmed this after the movie came out.
Yes.
I'm so.
So they gathered the cast of the Goonies together
Yeah.
after they filmed. This is incredible.
This is nuts, and I'm still not understanding. Was this promotional or was this not promotional?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay.
By the way, do you guys are either of you represented by Chunk?
Oh,
He,
theatrically.
He's an entertainment lawyer.
That's
Oh.
incredible.
so-
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, too.
Oh,
What?
wow.
He has good clients. Yeah.
Oh,
He pivoted and got out of acting and got into entertainment.
genius.
law.
Oh, wow. Thanks,
Genius. I mean, because based on what I've seen, his reactions are. He knows how to react in a moment of passion, which is what you want from your legal team.
I think he's of course, exactly. You want them to be running around a cave and finding maps and clues in order to help your case out.
This is wild. A witch was in this cave, just in case you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
A witch
And
was...
the wrestlers turned into pirates, I believe.
Yes. They're talking to a dead skeleton.
So are the wrestlers enjoying this, or are they in possession of the quality of shame?
Last...
I really think Roddy Piper is having a blast. Also,
He does.
this Last Chance
He's-
Hibachi is very funny to me.
Last Chance Hibachi? Who? Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Problematic there.
I didn't love that. There was a problematic
Didn't like it.
subtitle. What is happening? I will say with the storytelling, they should have started more in the middle. I'll say.
No, they're giving us a full feature. Okay.
They look at this production quality. They're on the Goonies set or whatever. Like, why bother with this gas station subplot at the beginning?
Yes.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like-
You could have just started right
it was
here
a
in the
full
cave.
2 minutes before she got into the cave, and it's
Right.
like once it got into the cave, it really starts working.
So in this, she's calling out for Steven Spielberg's help.
Did she really say?
Oh, and there's Spielberg.
Oh my! What? What?
That was when Spielberg was really felt like he was kind of good looking. Like he has Eddie Van Halen hair.
I love felt like we just had a 2-camera joke from Spielberg. Okay, so they were promoting Goonies at the end of that.
Sort of.
Well,
but this is back when a movie could come out and play for a year in theaters.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean?
God. Yes.
Because like it would open kind of small and it would never rise above like number 6 or 7 at the box office, but it would just like play the entire summer. You know?
I miss that. I think I miss that so much when it was just like, oh, Mrs. Doubtfire is still in theaters if you guys just want to casually go watch it a couple months later.
And you'd see like newspaper ads where Mrs. Doubtfire would have like a Santa hat on in December and it'd be like, go see it again.
The
Santa's
movie that
giving
came
you
out
another
in March.
Right. And it would be like #1 for the 28th week. You'd be like, cool. That's fucking cool. I miss that. Oh.
So, yeah, the end of this video is a cliffhanger. There is a part 2 to this music video.
What song?
I believe it's still the same song.
Oh,
they
dear.
have made another video to The Goonies Are Good Enough. Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is a true epic.
It is. It's the Iliad of pop music.
And this is why usually someone else does it, but I refuse to. Oscar, you have to tell us what this music video is about.
For me? For my pick?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
I mean, explaining
I think
this.
it's
This is too
incredibly
crazy.
self-explanatory. It's about a girl who owns who works at a gas station. Mom and pop own it. The evil wrestlers try to take it away from them because property rights, I guess. She finds a cave, and the rest is history. Then it's a good time. The end, period. And then to be continued. What? She asked for Steven Spielberg's help. He's like, I don't know. And then I lose my mind.
How is she in danger at the end? I couldn't quite tell.
She was in the middle of a bridge.
Good point.
And on one side was the wrestlers, and the other side are the wrestlers as pirates. So she was right smack in the middle, and she was screaming for help.
I would take my chances with the wrestlers.
I agree.
Because the wrestlers as pirates are both wrestlers and pirates.
Right.
Also, they have swords. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so I would just go with the wrestlers who are only wrestlers.
Would you jump in the water?
I might go with
that's
the
the
water, which
alternate.
is only water and has no wrestler or pirate capabilities or abilities. So
And I
would go with
say,
the water.
Yeah, the water did look like putt-putt water. It was all of 2 inches deep. It did not seem actually scary.
Yeah.
2 inches deep. Boy, sounds like last night.
Woo!
Oh, boy.
Scott roasting himself.
We had sex twice.
Yes, and eviscerating himself. This video's funny and fun. What's the lay you moment for you, Scott? What's the moment that defines this music video?
I think, once they get in the cave, I think, Oscar, you're right. Last Chance Hibachi is, even with that terrible subtitle, I think
True.
it's
didn't
an
need
actual funny joke.
Right.
That took a lot of, art direction and was really something when someone came up with it.
Yep.
It's not a cheap joke, you know.
No.
It's an expensive ask, so people were kind of like, okay, we're going to go for it, and it really paid off.
Yeah.
I mean, this video had money to spend. The fact that the actors from the Goonies showed up maybe like a year after they wrapped to come, 5 seconds of footage? Like,
Goofy.
that must have cost money, you know?
Goofy.
They ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Sean Astin is not cheap, you know?
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
Was Brolin in this?
Yeah, Josh Brolin also
Wow.
was in it.
I didn't spy him.
I
but
didn't
that's
either.
Great.
It was a
Yeah,
quick
I mean,
shot.
technically he's not a Goonie. It's all the little. He's
He
like the older brother.
he does the
Come on.
whole adventure with him. He's an honorary.
Right, he's an
Goonie.
honorary.
You have to
exactly,
admit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mana, what's the layu for you?
I gotta say, Cyndi Lauper and the skeleton screaming at the same
Yeah.
time. That was so stupid.
Really fun.
Really
They
enjoyed
turned on
that.
the Beyonce wind machine.
Yeah.
right at that moment.
Yep. That was just perfectly stupid for me. That's
Yeah.
got to be it. And it showcases Cyndi, who is a fucking star.
She's so fun, and she, you know,
Someone, I feel like someone covered Goonies Are Good Enough recently.
Right?
oh,
Yeah, someone did. I read about it. Who was it? Gosh. I'm going to look
I
this up.
want to say
but yeah,
Cyndi
go ahead.
Lauper also covered her own song on an episode of Bob's Burgers where they heavily reference the Goonies.
it might be that song.
It could be that, but whatever. She like
that would make the
sang
most sense.
a parody of this, and it was fucking she's amazing. She's incredible.
Yeah.
How about you, Oscar? Is
to
it
me,
Last Chance?
I really love that beginning skit so much. I'm a
Skit.
big fan of skits. It made no sense. The overacting was perfect. Cyndi Lauper's acting in it was beautiful.
Yummy.
Loved it. Loved every second of that.
Yummy lady.
I will say what I found is Laura Jane Grace and Cyndi Lauper played a punk version of The Goonies Are Good Enough in New York City about 4 years ago.
Okay, that kicks ass.
So that's pretty good. I'm still looking for any other evidence of a cover, but I swear one came out very recently.
Liar. You fucking blue state liar. Scott, so now, but guess what? All of these videos kick ass, but it's out of our hands because the listeners and watchers have to vote on our Instagram. So we're going to make a quick case for each of our music videos.
Yes.
Before we say ta-ta, Oscar, why should people pick Cyndi Lauper's The Goonies Are Good Enough?
Listen, it's the height of 80s cheese. It's absolutely perfect. It starts literally everyone that existed in the 1980s. And with a cameo of Steven Spielberg himself. It's so fun. Cyndi Lauper's great. I love this video. It makes no sense. It's chaotic as hell. I love it. Mano, make a case as to why Helltown's Liquid Dreams should be in the top music video list of all time.
I would say in a way this is peak boy band because it was about you. Not only are boy bands popular, but guess what? You and your shitty little friends can be in one too. So it is the culmination of the audience generation, the YouTube generation getting their spot in the sun. Boy bands, funky character archetypes, and what? Factories. This is an incredible video you got to vote for. What about you, Scott? What about why should we vote for Cibo Matta's Sugar Water? Cibo Matta's? Oh,
Cibo Matta.
boy.
Oh my God, Mom.
Oh, boy, I'm a mom. Why should we vote for the Sibby Dibby's Watermelon?
I mean, if you're going for just a quality, I think it's probably the best. But I can understand voting for your videos, which are kitschy, and
okay.
you guys picked bad things.
Sure.
So we could talk about it. So I get it. But yeah, I think if you're truly watching for an artistic experience, vote for this. But
drag us, Scott. Drag us.
I also think that you guys are hosts of the show, and people are going to vote for your picks.
Actually,
not true.
no.
Anyway.
No,
That's
they
not
really
our listeners hate us.
Mm-hmm.
They
hate us.
despise us.
They hate listen and hate watch us. Yeah, it's fun for them. Yeah.
No, you honestly, they won't vote for ours.
Refuse to.
They refuse, and we applaud that. But hey, before everyone goes to our Instagram, Podcast Killed the Video Star, and votes, they got to support you, Scott. Dr. Scott Aukerman. Where can people support you and your podcasts if they've heard of them?
Yeah, so every week I do the Comedy Bang Bang podcast, which comes out for free everywhere that you get podcasts. That's fun. But then I also started I'm calling it a Patreon, even though it's not Patreon. It's a memberful, but it's a subscription-based podcast service, which is sort of offshoots of Comedy Bang Bang. It's called Comedy Bang Bang World or cbbworld.com.
Fun.
And this is podcasts like you get the ad-free episodes of Comedy Bang Bang in the entire archive, but you also get Andy Daly's podcasts every week. He puts out one a week, like Bananas for Bonanza. And we're doing this Scott Hasn't Seen show, which I mentioned a few times, which is Sean Diston and myself watching movies that I've never seen before and talking about them with a guest. And we also have something called CBB Presents, which is characters on CBB hosting their own shows. And then we have a lot of new stuff coming down the pike. And it's been really exciting this month launching it. And if you head over to cbbworld.com or comedybangbangworld.com and sign up for the year, you can get 2 months free.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's comedybangbangworld.com?
It is.
Wow. Easy.
Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3 easy. Scott.
Lemon squeezy.
Yes.
Well,
Scott, thank you so much
thank
for giving us your takes and again giving us Cibo Matto's Sugar Water. You have elevated this shitty podcast.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to do.
No.
I thought you guys would pick good things too.
No.
But,
I cannot wait to do all 99 episodes with you
Okay,
it's
yeah,
gonna
I'll
be
see you
fun.
next week, I guess.
And next week, we go from dog shit to rat diarrhea. Just wait for the awful, awful videos we're going to make you watch. Scott, we hate to end on terrible news, but we have some horrifying news.
Oh, no, what's going on? Lou Pearlman is dead?
You know what?
I just got a text alert.
Unfortunately, MTV too. Ah! MTV's dead and we killed it. Okay. Bye.